Can y'all see that? 500.5 miles on the odometer. And it just so happens that I glanced to see how many miles we have on the machine now, because we just got back to our staging area here. We just did a big loop. My dad, my brother, a bunch of boys. We had 6 of us in the machine. And we went down this road and did what's called the Cherry Creek Loop. We rode 105 miles, I believe it was, back to this point. Huge loop today, all the way down to Roosevelt Lake and back up through the Young Road. And we're at 500 miles, so it's time to give a 500-mile update on the machine. And what better time than right after putting 105 miles on it with 6 people in it, with a whole crew. And yes, this is a 2020 Polaris Ranger Crew 1000 Premium. This is not the XP model. This is Polaris's, what they would consider their base Ranger 1000, although this is the premium version, so it's got the nice wheels, the bigger, nicer tires, power steering, automotive paint, nicer seats, the adjustable steering column, adjustable slider seat, and a few things like that. Anyway, let's show you the rig here. We call it Megatron. This is some of the stuff we took on the trip today. I actually just pulled a bunch of it out because we had more stuff in there. My dad, my brother, and them just took off. The boys and I, 2 of my boys and I, are going to head back up to the Mogollon Rim right now. We still have another 20 plus miles ahead of us of riding. But anyway, what a great machine. And my dad and I up front, one of the smaller kids between us, and 3 boys in the back. The tires held up well. I'm impressed. We rode some really sharp rocks today. Rough stuff. And obviously the machine held up great. The tires held up great. Love the low range. Overall, an excellent machine. Very comfortable, soaks up the bumps well. Very good, friendly, quiet, torquey power from this single overhead cam 1000cc engine. No complaints. I love the power steering. Something that happened today that I'll point out is, let's see, right over here, you know, you've got these plastic buckles that hold in. Well, today this piece down in here, the centerpiece, broke out while we were riding. My dad was on this side and it snapped out right here. So my dad had to tie this knot in here, and makes me think, well, maybe somebody sells a metal aftermarket piece, you know, these 2 pieces. If not, maybe I'll have to bring that to the market, I don't know. But that snapped. So I don't know, maybe it's just a matter of time before one of the other ones does. Maybe that's happened to one of you. Sorry for the sudden breeze we have here. I know that's loud in the microphone. We did, you know, this machine has very good ground clearance, especially for being stock. But even so, you know, we did drag bottom a handful of times today. I mean, it's got very good clearance, 12 inches from the factory. But we did definitely drag on the rocks a few times today, and so I'm thinking, you know, it comes factory with 26-inch tires, 26 by 9s, and I'm thinking I'm going to go up to a 27 or 28 just to give it that extra inch, half inch of clearance. Honestly, I think would have made the difference for a lot of the rocks that hung up and kind of rolled underneath. But overall, I mean, we rode some pretty gnarly stuff today. It didn't look like this. It was pretty rough stuff. You'll see it in some of the videos. If you watch more of the videos I'll be posting here in the next week or 2 on the channel, and by now you probably know this video. I have a video series on this machine we're doing, ownership video series, for this whole next year. Anyway, we'll have some video footage of some of the gnarly stuff that we went through today, and it was definitely gnarly. There's our Decepticon sticker we have for the machine because we named it Megatron. Anyway, I'm very impressed with what it put up with today and the places we went. We even came across 1 or 2 obstacles where I thought, uh-oh, we're not going to get over that. But we did. So anyway, 500 miles in. I'm happy. Recently did the oil change. Well, recently, 100 and something miles ago now. I almost forgot to mention, check out how we did on fuel today. So you can see we still have quarter tank of fuel down there on the gauge, and we've gone 107 miles so far, 105 miles so far. We still got to get back to the truck, but the machine has a very good range on a tank of fuel. I mean, we've been riding almost all day, so very happy with the fuel range allowed by the size of the tank and the fuel economy of the machine. It's now time to check the air filter and a few other things, so we'll be posting videos of that. Anyhow, really enjoying the machine. It's awesome. A lot of fun to be able to get out with the whole crew and make memories. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you're interested in the whole ownership video series that we're doing, check it out on the channel. There's going to be up to, I mean, by March of next year, there will be over 100 videos and thousands of miles. So if you're interested in the machine or curious, check out the video series we're doing.